So I always had this empath ability for that's what it is. But I didn't know what it was. I just knew that I didn't like looking people in the eyes. I didn't like to be touched too much. And when someone was around me after a while, I'm like, okay, you can go now. Like the energy is, I didn't know it was energy. I just used to get weird after a while of being around people.
So did you notice in the course of this journey, have you noticed any gifts to come forward that you are in
Lord.
tune with?
Listen, I had the gifts and I did not know that they were gifts. Let me just give you okay, I have this book that I'm writing. It's called, Weird Ass Human. I'm working on it, and it just
I like that.
explained, because for me spirituality explained so much of what I went through, what I was feeling, why I was feeling, but I didn't know. And I was like, well, damn, because I was very shy, reclusive. If someone talked to me, I would immediately just shut down. And a lot of people thought I was disabled. Honestly, they thought that because I was just there. And I didn't realize that I didn't have a natural filter for energy. So when someone came up to me, it felt so like it was so much, it was so intense when
Mm.
people were just so it's like one of those things, like I said, so I always had this empath ability for that's what it is. But I didn't know what it was. I just knew that I didn't like looking people in the eyes. I
Mm.
didn't like to be touched too much. And when someone was around me after a while, I'm like, okay, you can go now. Like the energy is, I didn't know it was energy. I just used to get weird after a while of being around people. So it was just like I said, relearning and realizing that those were gifts. Now I have gotten a serious increase. It's a blessing and a curse, honestly, because I am trying to figure out how to filter what I don't want to see or hear or feel
Okay.
while accepting it at the same time.
Okay.
So I notice a lot of times my empath abilities are very strong. I can be aware of your intentions, your feelings. Sometimes it's just I'm looking at you. I'm like, let me give you a hug. I just want to hug you. Me, don't hug anyone. But I so that's what I would call like an aspect of it. My other aspect has been hearing and feeling, like clear. I would say like the clear sentient, clear. Um,
Audience?
yeah, what else? Clear sentient, and what else? Clear cognizance. Those are
Okay.
like my biggest things that I have to deal with. Like my ears ring off whenever there's a presence around, and it's not just a ringing. I recently I put on my TikTok, and it has elevated since the last full moon, which is another topic because that was crazy. So afterwards, I realized that I'm getting pressure and ringing at the same time. It even makes my head
Mm.
feel like it's off balance, and I can hear everything else around, TV, all that, but the sound, the pressure, and the ringing is so intense that I'm like, okay, you wanted to be more aware, Gaia, of what is what. This is it. So that's what I've
Wow.
been dealing with. The constant frequency it changes. It's not the same frequency. So I just have to like, okay, tune that out because I can't. Sometimes I'm at work. I can't really deal with that right now. So that's where I'm at, honestly. I do tarot readings as well. So, my communication and link with my spirit guides, ancestors is way up there, way up there. My instincts is just everything.